Good morning from the Alton Towers Resort, where it's an October weekday, so we thought we'd come to the park, head round and get on lots of different rides today.
It feels like ages since we've had a park day going on loads of rides, so I'm really looking forward to today.
Yeah, we've been coming up doing Nemesis updates. I was here a few days ago for a Scarefest construction update and thought, you know what, before, of course, the busy Scarefest season starts from this Saturday, let's just come and have a quiet day at Alton Towers, bring the latest updates and yeah, just get on some rides as well.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to getting on many rides today.
Yeah, we'll also have a little look round and see what other Scarefest construction has happened since the update a few days ago. And also there's a brand new piece of theming in Katanga Canyon that I'm looking forward to seeing, so we'll go and check that out as well. And with it being an off-peak weekday, park hours today are quite short. It's 10 AM through until 4 o'clock. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing too big a queues today at all. But yeah, since the update a few days ago, the Scarefest sign is now in place down here on the lawns. And also what's quite interesting is, this year, the famous Scarefest car, the hearse, hasn't come back this year.
I can't believe it. Where is it?
Like, unless it's going to come out, you know, in the next few days. But normally, that's out there in position from like August to help promote the event that does start actually from this Saturday. So there's still time, but it looks like it might not be coming back.
I always love seeing that, so I'm not too sure where it is this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a staple part of Alton Towers Halloween. Yeah, it all kicks off this Saturday, and of course we'll have our vlog on the way this Sunday from Scarefest 2023. We're going to start off our day with a 5-minute wait for Spinball Wizard just over here. And yeah, with Spinball, wouldn't normally suggest riding it at the start or the end of the day because of the queues. But yeah, that can go out the window when you're coming on a nice quiet day. 5-minute advertised wait, it's probably walk on for Spinball Wizard just over here. And yeah, the reason why I say don't normally ride it at the start and end of the day is because of its location close to the entrance of the park. It does get busy, but as you can see, it's absolutely empty this morning on this nice October weekday. Let's go and have a ride on the Wizard.
Hey, that cold time, here we go!
Always enjoy a ride on Spinball Wizard, great way to start the day for us here at Alton Towers. It's a great family spinning coaster, and yeah, I love the horseshoe, especially when you spin and you're facing the ground on there as well.
Oh, Spinball's a great ride, I really enjoy that, and we got a great spin, which is fantastic.
We also got some good views from up there as well of Daz Games Panic, which is that new scare experience for Scarefest starting this Saturday. And yeah, as we can see, the construction walls have come down. I said in the update a few days ago, I thought they were going to leave the walls up because of how poor it kind of looked from the exterior, but no, they have actually took the walls down. And it looks like this is going to be the entrance to the attraction. We can see some signage over there, Daz was here. We've got some mannequins down here, we've got some like polythene down there on the floor, and then we've got the shipping containers themselves as well for Daz Games Panic. Remember your symbols. Well, there we go, all the mannequins. We've got some kind of rope all wrapped round, we've got some piping. Yeah, it looks, in my opinion, from the outside, not very good, but we'll see.
I'm lost for words. I'm hoping that these are going to get dressed, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's the finished look. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm surprised they took all the all the fencing down, because I thought they'd keep that up, you know, and have some nice fancy signage. And then you come down here, you can see the leaderboard there now. Some more temporary fencing. And yeah, I reckon this is the exit probably around here, with it having the leaderboard in that position as well. But yeah, we'll have our full review coming up. Panic, just done there out of all the wooden slats, all the crates. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what it's going to be like on the inside. Not going to lie, I think from the outside it doesn't look great at all. However, of course, a lot of scare attractions don't look the best from the outside, so we'll see what it's going to be like come Saturday. Let's head down to X Sector. I still can't believe it's 10 years old this year, to be honest. 11 next year, The Smiler. Them 10 years have flown by. If that tells you anything, it's to make the most of every second, isn't it? 10 years. 2013, Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, still the record holder for most inversions in the world. The Smiler. Time really does fly when you keep on riding, doesn't it?
It does, I can't believe it's been 10 years.
Right,
Like,
madness.
Where's that time even gone?
I know, I still remember like riding Black Hole down here, you
I
know.
got to ride Black Hole.
Oh.
Gutted.
It's so good. Well, don't worry, 2025, you'll have a new indoor coaster to ride.
Yeah, I love an indoor coaster.
So do we, we're intrigued. And yeah, I've had a few people commenting and asking for updates on Project Horizon, Secret Weapon 9. There's not really been anything else happening yet. No work has happened as far as we're aware. However, it is quite hidden, of course, around the back of the world of David Williams. So we'll see what happens with that one. But we'll bring you as many updates as we can as we head down onto the Smiler, 20-minute wait. Thought we may as well do the main queue down here today. We normally do single rider because we don't mind splitting up, and of course it fills the empty seats on the train, but it's only advertised at 20 anyway this morning. Not been down the main queue line for a while. Get some great shots. Well, we've got 2 out of 4 of the projections working in here today. That one's off, that one's on, and those ones are off over there. And yeah, they're not using the full indoor queue line in here. Yeah, we've got this temporary kind of barrier cover. Not too sure why. Let's go and have a ride. We just had our ride there on the Smiler, waited 15 minutes. It is a very impressive coaster though. I can't believe it's 10 years old.
Oh no, I can't believe it. I have a love-hate relationship with the Smiler, depends on where I sit. Because we was in row 2, I was okay. Towards the back, it's just a headbanger.
I really like it on the front row. It's a shame that it hasn't got a front row queue though. I do feel like all major coasters should be designed with that. But still, it is a great ride. I just want to talk a little bit about the presentation though. We spoke a lot about this throughout 2023 at Alton Towers. Yeah, the Smiler is looking terrible, isn't it now?
I think it looks absolutely shocking. It needs a proper good clean. Like, as you get to the halfway correction point, that facade there, oh my god, it's horrid.
Yeah, you've got all the weeds that are kind of growing through down here at the bottom. It's looking really bad. All the paintwork's terrible, the station, all the pipes, it needs a major overhaul. I'm really hoping that this winter Alton Towers are going to be busy. They've had a lot of feedback, not just from us, but from a lot of people this year. You've only got to look at like the Facebook comments on like Alton Towers official posts and that sort of thing. People realise that the park is looking pretty poor at the moment, so I'm really hoping the management can address that this winter and can make the park look better. I've been coming for all these years, I've never seen it looking so poorly like maintained around the park, so I'm really hoping that changes for 2024. We love coming, it's our local park, and we don't like coming and being negative, do we?
No, we don't, but I just feel like certain bits are just getting abandoned and just looked over instead of the work being done.
It's about being honest as well. Like, people spend a lot of money to go to theme parks. There's a lot of great options out there, even here in the UK, that you can travel to, and I think it's really important that Alton Towers can get themselves back up to that top spot again, because they've dropped right down these past few years, especially with presentation and operations. Don't look down. We're heading on to Oblivion now. Even the rocks are themed in. Look at all the algae dust on it. Yeah, at least it's orange though. It fits in with the theme of the ride and the colour scheme. Yeah, we're going to have our ride here on Oblivion. Yeah, just going back to the presentation again. Obviously, we have just come back from Florida, and of course, them parks on a completely different budget to what we get here in the UK. However, you know, it doesn't cost much money to get some paint, and also just general cleaning, you know, on a regular basis. If you keep on top of stuff, then it's always going to look better, isn't it? Instead of just letting it decline over a period of time and then doing it all in one go. So yeah, if they just kind of keep the cleaning up a bit more, I think it'll look so much better.
Welcome to the unknown. Welcome.
What an incredible and powerful ride Oblivion is. There's just something about climbing up so slowly, going round that corner, and then of course seeing this massive drop. that really builds up the anticipation. Look at it. People get terrified still to this day, all these years on, of the power of Oblivion. Look at it down there. Goes so far down underneath X Sector. Amazing design though, isn't it, with Oblivion?
I absolutely love Oblivion. It's short and sweet, but it's a great ride.
Oh, it is fantastic. Yeah, I do really like it. The prototype as well. Yeah, it's always good taking the time to come and have a look down the hole just here, you know, because look at that, how far it goes down. How much money this cost to excavate the hole, like incredible. Obviously because Alton Towers can't build above the tree height. Look at that, straight down underneath the area. Always impresses me. Again, it could do with painting up and some TLC around here, you know. But yeah, look at that, phenomenal ride. And of course here in X Sector you've still got the 2 temporary rides down there at the bottom as part of the retro squad. You've got Spin Jam off to the left and Twistertron off to the right. I think I've done both of them once this year and that is all. Yeah, not really got any interest of coming to Alton Towers and riding the Funfair rides now. 3 years in, and I say temporary, it's starting to feel like the permanent now. I really hope they've got a long-term solution because yeah, they just really ruin the kind of class of these areas now. Got another Scarefest update for you all now then, and yeah, the sign for Altonville Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge, has now gone into place. And I've got to say, this sign looks fantastic. It's loads better than the kind of flat signage that we've had in the past. Yeah, it's a proper wooden sign with all the chains on there. Looks really good. I feel like it was maybe a little bit smaller than they were expecting. I mean, the team that probably put up the framework here maybe thought it was going to be a bit bigger, but still, it's a nice sign that is. Hopefully, that's a good sign of what's to come inside the attraction.
I'm optimistic. I think they're going to have done a lot of changes in there.
I really hope so.
I'd like to hope they have.
Yeah, I mean, that looks good, this sign. The fact they spent this money though on this sign, to me, shows that, you know, this is probably going to be here for a few more years. I mean, would you really do this if it was the last year of the attraction?
Please, no, just don't.
Well, it might be really different though, so we'll see what happens. At least they've made some changes, but yeah, the sign looks really good. I'm impressed with that. Oh, it does make me sad knowing that we're not going to be experiencing Hex, the Legend of the Towers at Scarefest this year. It is closed for the remainder of the season, along with the Sky Ride as well, and Alton Towers did confirm that a couple of months ago. It is a shame, but let's just hope they're ready for the start of 2024. Apparently they're using Hex as storage at the moment inside the queue line area, which does make me quite sad, but yeah, hopefully we get that back for next year. Of course, you've got the Crown Jewels Tour, Gangster Granny the Ride here in the world of David Williams. Really quiet around in this area midweek. And even on weekends, I feel like the popularity of this has kind of dropped off even for this year compared to last year. Yeah, it just doesn't really seem to get that busy around in this area. And of course, you've got a massive theatre there as well, which is just used as storage. Love to see that come back as a show venue at some point in the future. Massive theatre, and especially with us being here in the UK, really could do with more indoor areas.
Oh, the carousel's closed.
Yeah, carousel's been shut for a few days. Yeah, as you can see, they've got a sign just out the front here. I mean, they've done a proper sign for it. Hopefully it'll be back at some point in the future, but there we go. Beware, jewel thieves are operating in this attraction. The fact they've done a proper theme sign makes me think it could be down for quite some time, possibly, the Royal Carousel. And right next door to the Alton Towers Dungeon, Trick or Treat Town's all set up here as well. They've been busy these past kind of 48 hours since I came and did the Scarefest update. None of this was up, but yeah, you've got all the pumpkins up in the trees there as well. Yeah, it looks quite nice from the exterior, very colourful. Heading down into the Dark Forest just here now. Yeah, home to 2 roller coasters. Rita and 13. However, 13's actually been shut for 3 days now, which is quite interesting. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be back up ready for Scarefest on Saturday. It's going to be really busy, and also it's just a great night ride. 13, one of the best night rides in the park. Probably my second favourite night ride here at Alton Towers, I'd say, after Wicker Man. It's always the highlight. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's up with 13, but fingers crossed we'll be back in operation as soon as possible. Yeah, it's down 3 days. Well, it's a bit of a weird one then. They're not actually using the main entrance to Rita today. They're sending us through the fast track entrance. Literally everyone comes this way. So if you've got fast track today, not like you really would on a quiet day, but still I'm sure some people have. Yeah, I don't really know where they go. But I wonder if that's related to 13's closure. Because obviously the key for Rita goes out the front there of 13's. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe it does.
Go, go, go.
Waited 5 minutes there for our ride on lovely Rita. Yeah, not too sure why they weren't using the normal entrance, but possibly to do with 13. They're not letting you go down towards 13's entrance either. So yeah, interesting to see what's going on there.
Hopefully it reopens soon.
Oh, it needs to be for Scarefest. But yeah, good ride on Rita, wasn't it?
The launch on Rita is fantastic, but I do find it a little bit rough and rattly at the moment.
You got to think though, it did open back in 2005. It is an older ride now. I'd love to see it replaced with the new up-to-date Intamin Blitz at some point in the future. But I think there's other priorities at the park for now that I'd like to see done before replacing Rita. But look at the towers there behind us.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait to see them lit up on Saturday for Scarefest. Fancy ride on Battle Galleons next, Charlotte?
No, I do not.
Hey, you got the Mack Ride Splash Battle that opened here in 2008. And yeah, on these quiet days, especially when it's not really nice weather, it doesn't get that busy at all. I mean, in fact, it's practically running around empty. I'd love to know how many people ride that in a day, on a day like this. I mean, it's great in the summer on a nice day, but yeah, doesn't really get any ridership on these quiet days here in Mutiny Bay. We're heading over to Wicker Man now. You can also see that transition from Oktoberfest into Scarefest is starting to look good now over on the lawns. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing the entertainment on Saturday. It's always one of the highlights of the event. Look at this absolutely brilliant sign for Burial Grounds, which is the free scare zone for this year. Yeah, it's all embossed. That looks fantastic. Look at that, really impressed with it. And yeah, you've also got the torches on top as well for a fire effect. Yeah, I spotted the other day that you got the gas canisters down here, but of course the torches weren't up. You got all the piping down here, you got some lighting. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna have real flame effects on the top of there, which would be really nice.
Oh, that would be great. This sign looks absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad they've gone down a proper sign route instead of just a flat sign this year.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. Now I'm impressed with that. You know what? There's some parts we've seen today that are giving me hope, especially with this sign, also outside Altonville Mine Tour. It's only Daz Games that I'm not liking the look of, really.
We've got a few days for it to turn around.
Hopefully. I mean, they need to do something with that exterior. It's not looking great, is it? 10-minute waits for Wicker Man. Oh, it'd be nice to get back on it. It's been ages since we've been on Wicker Man. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go and have a ride. Big Bob. I love Wicker Man. It is a brilliant ride. And of course, it opened here in 2018 at the Alton Towers Resort. And here it comes. Big Bob. I've got to say though, much like quite a lot of the park, it's not being looked after the best. I mean, the big flame effects haven't been on for quite some time up there. And also, some of the signage in the queue line's been missing for quite a while. And this has become overgrown. You wouldn't tell now, but because this bush has grown that big, literally here we have this nice themed sign. And you can only see part of the post for it now. It's like this needs chopping back a little bit. And the replacement signage putting in. Yeah, there's another one up here that's been missing for quite some time as well. Oh, look at that, more theming for Burial Grounds, which is literally the other side of this. And yeah, this is what I was on about, that's missing another sign just on the side there. Yeah, it is a shame. And yeah, this view now is almost gone. Do you remember when you could look out at Wicker Man from here in the queue line? Look at this now.
I can see it.
Like, I do like the fact the foliage has grown. However, I probably would chop it a little bit so you can see a bit more. But still, unrecognisable now when the flume was here. We've got a tent just down here, so there's a small indoor section as part of this scare zone. Here we go, what can we see? Yeah, it looks like we're going round to the inside there, which should be good. As part of Burial Grounds. Very excited for that on Saturday. Yeah, and just to add to that as well, these have been missing for a while as well. Look at these. Yeah, Wicker Man needs some big TLC. That's the problem though with Alton Towers. They do some really nice things and they just don't upkeep them. But still, less than a 10-minute wait. Not even queuing down here. Let's go and ride on Wicker. 5-minute wait there then for Wicker Man. Absolutely brilliant coaster. I still stand by, that's the best coaster investment Alton Towers have made since Nemesis in 1994, in my opinion.
Wicker Man is my favourite ride at the park. I just love it.
Oh, listen to it.
The layout on there is so good. It's just so fast. It's fantastic.
It's a great ride, and as much as I would have loved it to have been even longer, it was a fantastic investment for Alton Towers when it opened in 2018. Yeah, it just needs a bit of TLC again. Hopefully it'll get that this winter, along with a lot of the part that's needed. But yeah, I do think Wicker was a brilliant investment. It's the theming, it's the pre-show, and also the operations. Even on a quiet day like today, 3 trains running on there.
They were getting those trains out, which is great.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, unless it's a technical problem, you'll always see Wicker on 3 trains, which I think is really impressive. Making our way now up into Katanga Canyon. I do love this big sign. And yeah, also looks like it's been backlit for Scarefest. Yeah, you can see some orange lighting behind and also a bit of blue shining on the front. So that's going to look good on Saturday. Lots more themed lighting seems to have gone into the park for this year. I mean, that's shining over on the waterfall. So yeah, that's going to look great. Can't wait for Saturday night to see the park lit up. I reckon quite a lot of this lighting possibly came from Garden Lights, Walk Whispering Souls. Obviously that's not back for this year. But yeah, I'm impressed to see more lighting for the event. Now, we mentioned back at the start of the vlog that there's a new piece of theming, and look at this. Yeah, on the pathway that leads underneath Wicker Man and down towards Gloomy Wood, you've got this big Jeep, and I've got to say, I think this looks fantastic. The fact they've made it look like it's kind of crashed through the fence here as well is awesome. Like, how nice is that? Congo River Rafting Co. on there. You got this down at the back, which is a great logo. I'd like to see that like down at the entrance to the ride as the updated logo, because that's brilliant. And yeah, you got like all the cargo on the top just there, and also there's a really nice nod to the history of it as well on the number plate, which I'll show you in a second. Look at this. I'm really impressed. So there's the number plate. Obviously it says Katanga across the top. And most people would look at that and think, oh, you know, what does it mean? Now, when the ride actually opened originally, before it was Congo River Rapids, it used to be known as the Grand Canyon Rapids. And that was also back in 1986, and also it was located in an area of the park known as Aqualand. So yeah, that's what the number plate means on there. I think that's fantastic.
Oh, this is so cute. I love it.
Like, I'm surprised it's coming like the last part of the season. I'd have probably just waited till next year before bringing this in, but still, it's really promising to see. You know, they've moved all the fence here, put it in, looks great. Like, this is what I really want to see around the rest of the park. More random bits of theming. It's what we see at a lot of European parks, and there's random props around. And yeah, the fact they've put this in, like, I think it's great. Like, is this a sign, hopefully, of things picking up for 2024?
Oh, I hope so.
Like, I really hope so. If we come into the park next year and we've got a few more bits around like this, I'd be really happy. But yeah, let's look at the license plate at the front, logo on the top there too. And it's good placement for this actually as well, because it kind of covers up the rubbish there behind it. Because when they removed the flume, of course, to build Wicker Man, they left like the concrete part of the trough down there, and you can still see it at the side, but at least now when you're coming down here, you're distracted, you don't really look down there and you see this. So as much as that needs tidying up, in my opinion, down there, this looks brilliant. Really, you know, 100% great addition for me.
Yeah, that logo, like you said, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure that some people are thinking, oh, you know, it's just a Jeep, but honestly, like, things like this really add to the themed areas. Up here now into Forbidden Valley, and yeah, we're going to have a ride on Nemesis Subterra. Still feels weird after all these years of it being closed, saying that again, but that is another positive to come out of this season, this reopening, because it's a great overall experience. So we're going to have a nice ride on Subterra, advertised 20 minutes. I do like the sign just up there as well, just look fantastic. Phalanx are out here as well to greet us. Let's go.
The original Nemesis files vanished under mysterious circumstances, but copies exist and Phalanx operatives are resourceful.
We only waited 5 minutes there for our ride on Nemesis Subterra. Oh, it was great, that, wasn't it?
It is fantastic. There were so many people in there that have not been on it before. They did not know what to expect. It was just so funny.
We loved just watching people's reactions on there.
We're just there looking at people and they look terrified.
And of course you got the indoor drop towers, the pre-shows, and the fact you got the fake elevator. It always gets people that, doesn't it?
Great experience. I'm so glad that they brought it back.
Yeah, comment down below if you've been on Subterra this year. Be interested to know your thoughts. Yeah, I'm really pleased to have that attraction back, especially with Hex going down as well. It's nice to have another dark ride here at the park. Up here now on the observation platform. If you haven't already, make sure you check out all of our Nemesis construction updates. We've been here from the start. We've been covering it all ever since, of course, the project first got announced. And yeah, there'll be more construction updates on the way over winter as well. That's the good thing with Forbidden Valley. You can see a lot of this from outside the park, and also the roller coaster restaurants open throughout winter, so I'll be back down here bringing you more updates. But yeah, I did mention the other day how they'd started to put scaffolding around the entrance to the queue line. As you can see now, it's gone with the rusted effect and it's all been painted black. And yeah, gradually everything's turning black, red and grey, and it is looking awesome. They're starting to see the full package come together now. You can see some more pretty major work taking place on the refurbishment of the station building as well. Look at that, they took quite a big piece of the station roof out there, the monster itself. So yeah, stay tuned here on Theme Park Worldwide for more updates. Yeah, lots of work happening, fascinating to watch. And also it's expected that we're going to see a lot of changes around the wider Forbidden Valley themed area as well. So yeah, with it being near the end of the season, just make the most of this how it looks now as well, because I think we're going to see a lot of changes around here. I'm sure they'll keep the Nemesis machinery up here at the top, but that's probably going to have some updates, maybe like all your signage around, like the edge over there, that'll get redone, and yeah, just some general updates to the whole of Forbidden Valley. So it'll be really interesting to see if they do anything with Galactica. Surely they've got to fit it all together. Oh, but a monorail watch, not seen the Jelly Bean train for a while, I don't think.
My favourite train.
Oh, you like that one, don't you?
Oh, Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean, yeah, I wonder why it's going so slow. Maybe the monorail's down. Yeah, quite interesting. But I reckon we're going to see some changes to this big archway here as well. Yeah, probably painted black maybe to match what we're seeing down at the entrance to Nemesis. Yeah, all these signs I'm sure will be updated.
There's another one coming.
New one's gone in. Oh yeah, there's a monorail there. Oh yeah, it must have gone down. Oh, that's really weird. You don't often see two monorails that close, like around the rest of it. That's interesting. Yeah, look at that, all being painted black. Does look good though. I am impressed with what we're seeing. I think that's the thing this year as well, with it being a weaker season for Alton Towers around a lot of the park. Watching Nemesis has certainly been my highlight of this year, and not forgetting the Curse at Alton Manor. Hopefully we'll get a ride in on Curse. It is closed at the moment. It's been having quite a bit of downtime actually. I mean, when it was dual, it was a lot more reliable, but I think that's the thing, the effects are a lot more technical, aren't they, in there now. Look at Nemi though, work on the lift hill, so much more happening. Yeah, we'll have another update on the way towards the end of October for you all, early November, because we're actually heading on another trip very soon. So yeah, stay tuned for a big Halloween trip we've got coming on. We will have that announcement video in the next few days for you too. We've just got lots going on, busy. It's like you have to whisper when you come down to this part of Forbidden Valley, because there's no music playing.
It's so quiet.
Why is it so quiet? Yeah, the Galactica speakers have been broken for like most of this season. Like, it's got a lovely soundtrack by Imascore, and yeah, you never get to hear it. And yeah, I've been saying it's a really quiet day. It's actually advertised at 35 minutes for Galactica. So yeah, I think we'll give that a miss. I mean, it is one of our weaker coasters here at the park. We thought we'd just come down and have a little look and show you it. But yeah, 35. Quite interesting. But yeah, it's looking really dreary down here now. And yeah, I'm hoping that at least the pressure washer is going to make an appearance down here over winter. Ideally a full repaint will be nice. I think a light kind of retheme to fit more with the Nemesis story and the Phalanx would be amazing. Personally, I'd love to see it go back to air. I think that would be nice. You could have it kind of A.I.R and have it as like a part of the Phalanx. I'd love to see that, you know.
Get that pressure washer out and give it a good jet wash.
That's what we need. I mean, ideally we want a repaint. It needs it down here. To be honest, it needed a repaint when it changed from Air to Galactica. But look at this, like, presentation. Let's hope that we're going to see at least a pressure washer coming down here over winter. I really hope so. We'll be able to keep you updated. We'll be having a few visits to the roller coaster restaurants over winter. Psh. There you go. Get your paint roller out, Charlotte. Yeah, that ain't painted. There you go. Rolling. That's it. Yeah. Surely something, anything, please. Look at this. I mean, there's no excuses, is there? Like, look how low down it is as well. There we go. Pressure washer. Look at that. That's been building up over quite some time, that has. Yeah, here we go. The Curse at Alton Manor has just reopened, so we're going to make our way down there now. And the oldest operating ride is still going strong here in Forbidden Valley. And that is the Blade. Again, be interesting to see if we see any changes come to this. I mean, originally this had a rustic effect, but yeah, a couple of years ago they painted it black. Yeah, this used to have more of a rusted effect like the rest of Nemesis, so maybe the boat will get painted up this year. Over winter, we'll see. You never know, they might even replace it with a brand new one. We are big fans of the Curse at Alton Manor. I feel like it was a great retheme from Jewel, an interactive ride into an immersive experience like this. It's a shame that we can't take you on, but I tell you what, we really enjoy it, don't we, the Curse?
Fantastic addition to this park.
Yeah, it really is. Just very immersive. The soundtrack as well is beautiful for this. And because it's a high capacity ride, even on a busy day, it doesn't get big queues. Today, 5 minutes, but a lot of the time, even if you come on a busy day, you're not going to wait more than 10, 15 minutes for it. Smoke's on down here. This is looking good. And yeah, I think we're going to see something similar to this down at Burial Grounds, because there's one of these tubes all the way down the side. So yeah, we're going to get this nice effects, fog effects. That always looks great. Been very spooky there, Charlotte.
It's October.
It is October. And the weather is looking great for Saturday. It's quite nice today.
Fantastic, it's going to be warm.
Yeah, it's going to be like shorts weather, 22 degrees on Saturday. I can't believe that. It'll be nice, the doomed party. Love all these props. They did a really good job of all this. And of course, comment down below and let us know your thoughts on the Curse at Alton Manor and if you've been to experience it this year.
Father, please may I go to the party?
No, you better not. Now get you wretched little creature.
Exquisite chamber of retreat, or the rustic dark forest legends.
Another brilliant ride there on the Curse at Alton Manor. Walk on as well, and that's the thing, it's a very high throughput ride. You can't go wrong in my opinion with a ride system like that. Going through all the practical sets, projections, lots of movement in there. It's a great ride, isn't it?
That ride is fantastic. The theming in there was great and all the effects was working.
Hey, that's the thing, you know, and I really hope that it continues to be the case with the Curse at Alton Manor, because a dark ride like that really does rely on, you know, everything working how it should be, everybody getting the same experience. And yeah, most rides we've had on it this year, we've probably been on it, what, 150 times or something?
We've done it a lot.
I haven't been counting, but we've got to be over 100 times. Like,
so many
we've done
times.
it loads, but luckily there's only been a handful where there's been an effect off, so they've been pretty good this year at maintaining it. So hopefully they're going to continue that upkeep. And as you mentioned earlier on, like down at Wicker Man and The Smiler and a few other bits, you know, it tends to be after the first year the focus goes off. It's like next year Nemesis will be opening and then the focus will go off the Curse. So they need to make sure that they're in general thinking more about the upkeep and maintenance of these rides. But we do love it. It's a great attraction, and we'd always take an original storyline over an IP, wouldn't we?
Most definitely. We just love Alton Manor. It's so good.
It's nice how it goes into the whole history of the Alton family, and yeah, all that they did in there was brilliant. We're big fans of it. Up next, we're going on the Runaway Mine Train here in Katanga Canyon. Been getting some big queues actually, Mine Train this year. They've extended the queue line just out the front here. Another thing is Nemesis has been closed all year, obviously, so that's also meant, you know, quite a lot of capacity. I mean, Nemesis can do what, like 1,200 an hour? So it's kind of like, yeah, then people have got to go somewhere else. So yeah, when that's back open next year, hopefully we should see, you know, a bit better queue time than some of these other rides that have been getting exceptionally large waits this year. Love a good ride on the Runaway Mine Train. 31 years old and still going strong here at Alton Towers. Yeah, opened in 1992, Mack Ride's power coaster. Oldest operating coaster at the park now as well. And yeah, we're making our way onto the Congo River Rapids, something that's actually worth riding again now because the waterfalls have come back on. So as much as there's been a lot of negatives this year, there has been some positives as well, and that's the thing here on the channel. We'll always call out Alton Towers on the good and the bad. You know, we'll always be honest with things, and yeah, we have had some good things, such as the new audio package on this for this year, and also, of course, the waterfalls coming back. So it's not all doom and gloom. We have had some nice things. I do really like this new soundtrack. It does work really nicely, fits the ride great. Yeah, there's that new Jeep round at the sides. Yeah, you can see it from here in the queue line. And it is in addition to the other Jeep that's out the front in the water as well, which is good. Yeah, it's another one that they've brought in. Yeah, it looks good, that does that. I'm really impressed with that. This pathway was quite bland before, and it used to actually only be like a bonus pathway, if you like. It was only open for events like fireworks and possibly Scarefest, the busy days. But yeah, it's permanently open now, so it's nice to put a bit of theming down. See you when we come off the rapids.
You rappers are rocking the river. Please remain seated. The Congo's giving us everything cheese. Stop!
Just had a nice ride there on the Congo River Rapids, and yeah, we actually got a little bit wet on there, didn't we?
I'm soaked, look at that.
Literally all the way down the side.
Soaked.
It's good, it's worth going on now, that is. I wouldn't say you're absolutely soaked, like, but you know,
I am.
typical Charlotte overreaction there. Yeah. But no, you are, actually look at your arm here.
I know.
Listen to the squeak of that lift hill. No, it doesn't, does it? Listen. Oh, it sounds really squeaky, that lift. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that just sounds, I'm surprised that's still operating actually. Oh, it sounds really noisy. Oh, blimey. That is really squeaky, isn't it? Hopefully they'll get that looked at. Maybe we'll let the member of staff know on the entrance. Back here in Mutiny Bay now, we'll go for a stroll through Sharkbait Reef by Sea Life just over here. Why not? See if there's any changes. The unappreciated octopus. Really nice piece of theming this is. Yeah, sometimes it operates as a photo opportunity. Yeah, I do like that, just down there. There you go. Oh, there you go. You just press the button and you can take your photo yourself. If you are coming to Alton Towers, it's definitely worth taking time out of your day, having a little stroll through the aquarium here. The weather's bad as well. It's nice and warm in here.
The shark coming, the shark coming, the shark coming. Look,
oh, look at him. These are lovely, aren't they?
I've never seen these before.
Yeah, that's the thing, they're often changing up the different exhibits that you can see. Beautiful they are. I love how this fish is just chilling out in the big box there. I think is there a couple of them in there maybe, I don't know. Oh no, that's just his fin at the side. Literally he's like, yeah, I'm staying in this box. Oh no,
he's coming out. Oh no, he's gone.
That's it. He's off. Oh no, there's definitely one in there.
Stingray.
Oh, oh, nice. I do really like Sharkbait Reef. It's very well themed as well. It just adds something else. I think a lot of people forget about it sometimes, but I always like to kind of highlight it when we do a full park vlog. It's very nice in here. Oh wow, look at all these jellyfish. I'm sure there's way more in there than I've ever seen before. Look at that.
Wow.
It's really nice. Love jellyfish.
They're all different shapes.
I like that one there.
Like this baby one there.
Some of them are tiny.
Yeah. Oh.
Normally there was like 2 or 3 in there.
Why is there so many?
There are loads.
The ghost of the sea.
The ghost of the sea.
The ghost of the sea does lead the way to certain doom. Doubloons, we've booty at last. The treasures of the ocean were all around me. If only I could have seen.
Lovely walk there through the Sea Life Centre, Shark Bay Reef. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Marauders Mayhem, round here too, Spinning Barrels Ride, and Heave Ho. 2 nicely themed flat rides that fit in with the area. I think it's quite a well balanced area actually, Mutiny Bay. 2 flat rides, the aquarium, and of course the water ride, Battle Galleons. And technically, of course, you got Wicker Man just round the back. But yeah, really, Wicker Man isn't part of Mutiny Bay. It's not pirate themed, but it is kind of in this area, so it is quite well balanced around this part of the park. Fantastic, and yeah, that brings us towards the end of our day here at Alton Towers. Yeah, they go quick, these 10-4s. And yeah, back here now at the bottom of Tower Street, and yeah, we've got this big Scarefest sign going in over here too. And yeah, our vlog from the event will be coming up on Sunday. Obviously the event starts this Saturday, but yeah, we've got this half Oktoberfest and half Scarefest sign. That's the thing, they're changing it all over. Oozy Boozy's back down there, the bar area. And yeah, we've got that big Halloween backdrop on the stage for all the entertainment, the character shows, and the return of Sinbin as well, as we can see on the Alton Towers Scarefest map for this year. So very pleased that Sinbin's back. We loved that last year, we watched it loads. And next time we're here on Tower Street in just a few days time, it's going to look really different with all the hay bales and pumpkins around too, to complement the big Scarefest sign, which does look fantastic. Nice to see that back. I am hoping for a few more different props around this year though.
I'd like to hope so. Some of the same pieces we've had for years.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have like the scarecrows back again, wouldn't it?
We didn't have those last year. I don't know where they were.
Yeah, I mean, I'd heard that they rotted away back of house, so we'll see what happens. Same as the hearse, like that's the rumour that apparently it's literally rotted away, come to the end of its life. So hopefully they've replaced it. I mean, a nice big central pumpkin or something would look good there in the middle. That's what I'd like to see anyway. You can still see where the grass is like damaged in the middle from where they've put stuff before. I'd love to see like a big pumpkin or just something there at the bottom here of Tower Street. I think that'd look really nice. But yeah, we'll have a little stroll through Towers Trading actually, just see if there's any new merchandise before wrapping up today's vlog. Lovely weather though, and it's supposed to be great on Saturday. Yeah, a lot of the merchandise, same as what we've seen throughout the year. We've got a manager's special. This is new in here, isn't it? There you go, mug, £9. There you go, I'm not too sure how much it was before. Yeah, manager's special, new sign, just in here. And Christmas is just around the corner. Yeah, they had this in last year. Really nice jumper. And yeah, £33 was £40. I do love the design on that. The price has been reduced, just like the offering for Christmas. As much as it's quite a quirky item to sell, sadly I don't think anyone wants the Smiler Space Hopper. They've been trying to get rid of them all year. Yeah, they've really brought the price down now to £7. As you can see just there, was 10.
Yeah, but the tiny.
Yeah, the Space Hopper, get yourself on it.
You wouldn't have the tiny.
There you go, let's see you get on it then. Here we go. Can we get it down?
That
Oh.
That's tiny, that is.
There we go.
I'm sorry, but
That's
even
it.
I can't get it. It's tiny.
Yeah, maybe
They're
that's why.
normally bigger than that.
Yeah, they are on. Oh, try before you buy. I won't be buying it though. Loads of items being sold off. These awesome t-shirts are for sale. Never really liked this design. So yeah, so these are going. As you can see, they're kind of not just Alton Towers branded, but for like all the Merlin parts together. Like with these t-shirts here, you got like Stealth logo on there, Vampire. And yeah, across all the parks. Never been a big fan of that design. Prefer the park specific items. Yeah, quite a bit on sale just in here. End of season sale. What we got on there? Mardi Gras t-shirts, £16. And also Mardi Gras merch reduced to clear just here as well. That's quite interesting. Does that mean we're going to see some changes to Mardi Gras next year? You've got the different crews on there. That's also interesting to see. And yeah, the mugs on sale, £7 instead of 10. And just before we wrap up today's vlog here from Alton Towers, one final look at Tower Street before the Halloween transformation takes over. And yeah, come Saturday, this will be filled with hay bales and pumpkins and hopefully some new bits to see as well. But I'm tell you what, I'm sure there'll be lots of bunting all the way across and all the way down here on the sides as well. In fact, you can see all the posts that have been put in ready, put the bunting round. And yeah, it always looks nice on Towers Street for the spooky season. And we're going to end our day here at Alton Towers with a ride on the monorail back to the car parks just here. We don't ride the monorail that much, we often walk. So I thought, why not? Let's have a ride on the monorail.
Hope your minds are fizzing and popping and stirring and whirring with lots of
Love riding in the back of the monorail. Often when it's busy, you don't get to come down here unless you've got a pushchair or a wheelchair.
So please,
it's good coming down here to the back.
And enjoy these final few moments before heading back to your car, checking back into our amazing on-site accommodation, or teeing off for a round or two at our extra.
Great thing about this down here at the back as well, the windows haven't got the vinyl on so you can see out. So we'll get some good views of the park, including Nemesis. Bit of a monorail POV for you, one of the only POVs we can get at Alton Towers, this one.
12 months entry straight to the front door of all of these astonishing places. Just visit altontowers.com. There's something for everyone to enjoy when taking a fabulous short break at Alton Towers Resort. Get ready to enter into a world of brilliant events as the resort is hosting a fun-packed season of celebration
That's the mine train.
entertainment for the nation to enjoy.
Good view in the back.
Festival of Thrills returns in 2023. Celebrating
We won't talk about Festival of Thrills.
this year with a twist.
Want to talk about season lowlights, that was definitely up there.
Join us for a series
One of the highlights right there, Curse Alton Manor.
dedicated to the Smiler in its 10th year. Remember, you belong to the Smiler.
That's the monorail maintenance area there, and of course the transfer track too, where they store the other monorails. And Nemesis coming up just here, reborn for 2024.
This autumn, get ready for Alton Towers Oktoberfest. Ride a selection of thrill-ful world-class
Look at that, what a beauty.
Fantabulous family fames as darkness falls. Enjoy an awesome choice of
The station is looking better and better every time we see it.
and try some utterly delicious food.
Right over the lift hill for Galactica. And the drop as well.
Tiptoe to Alton Towers Resort this October.
It's good in the back of the monorail, isn't it? I've not filmed this for years.
Thrills. Expect spines to be tingled this Scarefest with terrifying scare attractions. With fantasy-filled, imagination-fueled escape. Download the app.
Love to see all these vinyl stickers took off the windows so you can see out again.
Please take care when stepping
That's
on
it, back down here
Mind the gap.
at the hotels and car park.
Platform edge. Goodbye for now, adventure seekers. We can't wait to see you again soon.
On Saturday for Scarefest. Nice ride there on the monorail to end our day here at the Alton Towers Resort. And yeah, Charlotte's never been in the back there either.
No, I've never been in there before. Didn't even know you could go in.
Hey, there you go. It's a nice quiet day, and of course there's no pushchairs and wheelchairs that need the space. You can hop in the back there and you get quite a nice view, especially looking out over the park. But we've had a good day today at Alton Towers. Always nice these quiet weekdays. I still feel like a 4 o'clock close is too early though for a park of this scale.
Yeah, because some of the queues was on 30-35 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, so it's one of them. I feel like, you know, a park like this big should be open to a minimum of 5 o'clock really on an off-peak day, but still, it is what it is. You can still get quite a lot done, and you've got to think you are saving the time, not waiting in massive queues as well.
Exactly, I like coming on a quiet day and just walking onto everything.
And along with that, great getting back on Wicker Man. We love that coaster so much, and seeing more of the Nemesis construction. We did the dark rides, Curse at Alton Manor, Subterra, which was really good, some other coasters. Shame that 13 was closed today.
Oh, hopefully it'll be back open soon for Scarefest.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great night ride, so hopefully we're back open for the weekend. And along with that too, we've seen even more of that Scarefest preparation today. We've seen some good things, we've seen some bad things. I'm liking the look of them new signs that we saw today.
They look really good. They've done a great job with those.
Yeah, very impressed, and especially the one that's going to have the flame effects on. I think that'll be really nice for burial grounds. And then of course we've got the exterior of Daz Games. I really hope there's some more to come from that. It doesn't look great from the outside, so hopefully we're going to see some more changes by the event starting on Saturday. It's Wednesday today when we're filming this. They've got 3 days to go. Let's hope they can improve the look of that from the outside, because yeah, even if it's great attraction inside, it doesn't look the best from the exterior. But there we go. Thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. If you also want to see our previous Scarefest update from a few days ago, make sure you check it out. We did an in-depth Nemesis update just a few days ago too, and of course we've got our main Scarefest vlog coming up this Sunday, which we're filming on Saturday as well.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I do love Alton Towers at night. No matter what, it's always good getting night rides in, and we've got a free scare zone, so that's keeping me going for the event this year. But here from Alton Towers, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next vlog.